Y'all bear with me, but this is going to be worth it because I got a few illusions that I got to break. I got to help my people break this illusion, man, to a lot of people who stuck in the way where they only believe what they can see. You understand? A lot of us only believe what we think is logical. I need y'all to check this out. In the United States, we have 7,000 plus deaths a day. Y'all understand? 7,000 plus a day. And then if we having 7K a day, y'all know what that means? That's 2,555,000 deaths a year. Stick with me, because this gonna break an illusion for some of y'all. The so-called what people view as the United States was established in 1776, right? July 4th, 1776, right? It is now 2024. So that means 248 years have passed, right? So if we're having 2,555,000 deaths a year, and you multiply that by 248 years that has happened since 1776, that means there should be about 633,640,000 graves. Y'all understand? That should be 633,640,000 graves. Stick with me. In the United States, there's only 144,000 graveyards. Y'all see where I'm going? There's only 144K graveyards in the United States. Known graveyards, y'all understand? That means each graveyard in the U.S. would have to have 4,400 graves. Y'all know and I know, ain't no graveyards in the United States. Well, it ain't that many that hold 404,000. In y'all neighborhood, it's not that many graves there. So the question is, where are these graves going? All the people who passed, where are these dead bodies going? Think about it. Just so y'all can get the scope of what I'm saying, the entire population right now of the United States is around 333 million. You hear me? 333 million. Well, as I told you, the people that have passed since in 248 years, and this is just the accounted for people. This isn't immigrants, missing people, or people prior to the foundation of the United States. That's 633 million people that have passed. That is twice the population of America. If 633 million people have passed, y'all help me explain something. Where are the graves? Where are the graves? If there were enough graves for 633 million, do y'all understand that is twice the population of the United States? That would mean the entire United States would be a graveyard right now. There shouldn't be as much open land as we see. Ask yourself this. I'm 40. In 40 years, listen, in 40 years, and in my mother's 98 years, we have never seen a new graveyard. Think about it. 633 million souls have passed that are accounted for. Not one new graveyard. Now I got to tell y'all this. It comes down to three things. One, either this is a simulation. And the reason I say it may be a simulation is because in the video game, when you pass in a video game, right, what happens? You respawn, etc., whatever it may play out to be. The one thing you don't see in the video game is an expanding graveyard, because the graveyards are unaccounted for. So they feel like they don't need to update enough every time you pass away to show a new grave. The reality we live in, there are no new graveyards. How is this possible? That's impossible. It's impossible to have this many people, 633 million passed away, and not one new graveyard? Not one. There's only 144,000 graveyards listed in America, which means that will have to be 4,400 people per graveyard. That's just me splitting it up evenly. Do y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? The numbers ain't adding up. So that brings me to the second one. Are we consuming them? Y'all know the great saying, you are what you eat. There's no way the U.S. is producing enough meat to feed people. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. You understand? There is no way we are producing enough meat to have people serving Popeyes every day, 365 days a year. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? Do y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? And then there's option 3. We are all living on top of unmarked graves. Right? It comes down to the truth, man. There's no way with 633 million souls passed. Y'all look up the numbers. Y'all don't believe me? It's over 7K. I'm doing it on the low count. This ain't counting immigrants. This ain't counting missing people. You understand? This ain't counting people that are here before the foundation of the United States, right? This is by the numbers. Where are all these people going? Where are these graves going? Where are all these missing bodies going? Y'all love y'all fast food, huh? I'm just here to try and start people on this waking up, man. It's my purpose. It's my purpose. This don't even take the gift. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Where are the bodies going? Y'all ever been eating something like, say, a hot dog or McDonald's and you end up getting a bone in the middle of it? You ask yourself, how or why did my hot dog or my Vienna or whatever this was have a piece of bone in it? It's some harsh reality that a lot of people are going to refuse. But if they go look at the numbers of how many people pass in the United States, it's impossible. If you look at the amount of food that we waste and eat every day in the United States, we don't produce near that amount of meat. Where is the actual extra meat coming from? What are y'all eating? Y'all don't believe me? Maybe if y'all go look around on the internet, everything's there. Just Google search and see, has there ever been human DNA found in certain restaurants' hamburger patties? Just Google search it. Y'all, we live in a trapped society. The United States is being cut off in a lot of imports, you understand? Where is all this food coming from? The meat specifically. Ain't enough cows in the United States to feed and furnish all these hamburgers they eat every day. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? The truth is sickening. The truth is, either we are consuming them. Matter of fact, the truth may be all 3. Consuming them, living on top of them. But even scarier, this is all part of a simulation. You understand? We may be all part of a simulation. In the video game, the graveyard never expands, no matter how many people pass, because of the reincarnation process. There is no way to explain the shortages of graveyards and graves that we have. There is no way in 248 years with 633 million people passing, we shouldn't have no open pastures no more with that many unalivings. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? Something happening. If we get down to the numbers and where these are going, and even if you was putting graves on top of graves, caskets on top of caskets, it still wouldn't be enough space for 633 million. Y'all chop it up with me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think is happening to all these missing bodies throughout history. If y'all don't believe y'all consuming some of them, y'all in for a rude awakening. I love y'all, man. All praise to the Most High. Stay up. Stay blessed. Keep y'all vibes high. Don't fall for nothing. Come back up just like I did. Love y'all. Stay blessed.